in this video I will be showing how you can check from the Fibion SENS Cloud that a certain sensor or sensors are actually measuring. So we will go to the cloud, we will check that the data is coming and that the data looks correct, and basically this can be used to confirm that the participant is actually wearing the sensor and that everything is going correct with the measurement. So let me jump on the screen. So basically here I'm at fibionsens.dk. I could do this same process also on a smartphone or a tablet. Just for the ease of recording, I'm showing it on my computer. So I will log in with the same username as I have the sensor. In another video I did show how to get into the how to start the device and so on. So basically I have this 76120D sensor, which I have in this case allocated for the 002 participant. If I didn't do it from the patient app, this would just show a hyphen and there would be no data there. And we can see that the sensor is running, so everything is going good there. I can see that there is pending data of 1 hour and 58 minutes. So this means that the data hasn't been uploaded in about 2 hours, and the runtime have been 2 hours. And basically now I can go and click the sensor and I can scroll down and I can see that I have started the measurement 10:28, and I can see that there is data lying and sitting. And basically from this kind of data there is no walking, there is no activity. I can conclude that the sensor has been on the table. So I haven't actually attached this to myself as I'm just doing currently these videos. So from the data I can see that it's not been worn. I've been just having it on the table and sometimes moving, so it's detecting something. So this is how you can check the sensor. If you want to know that it's worn by a participant, you can go and maybe I can show from some other sensor. Just a moment, I will go back here and I can go to another sensor. I'm not sure if I actually have data. Actually I don't have data on this project. I haven't measured now. In a close future that I would have the data, so I'm not showing that. And I will show now how we can upgrade. So the last update has happened, let's see, it has happened 11 and 10, and now I have the sensor here, I have my smartphone. So what I can do is that I can go on my phone and I click the SENS Motion app, and now it shows with green that everything is good. I have an internet connection, my Bluetooth is on. If it goes to show red, it will say that Bluetooth disabled, so I need to enable Bluetooth. If it's yellow, it shows that the internet connection is bad, so maybe I don't have a Wi-Fi. But now it shows that everything is good, and it says that one sensor is busy, so it will take some amount of time. And now I can see that it is, if I look the details, I can see that there is 77% is updated, and it's updating the data now, and in a moment I will be able to see the data in the cloud also. Just a second, and I click now here on the screen, I can click advanced and I can see that it's up to date. So it means that it read the data from the sensor and it sent it to the cloud. And it takes some moments before it gets updated also in the cloud. And now I can see, I went back to the sensors tab and I can see that last online was now, so it was there. I can see that the pending data is only 2 minutes. So currently it is transferring the data from the phone to the cloud, and I will in some moments I will also see it in the cloud. But now I can see it in the phone settings that there is one device, there is no pending data. And maybe I can show that also feature that if I click advanced and I click the only sensor that is here and I click that it is my favorite sensor, so then I can see on the first screen that I can see that it says data 3 minutes. So now in the sensor there is only 3 minutes of new data. And basically if the app is open, it will get to about 15 to half an hour until it will again upload it to the cloud. And it takes some time before I see it in the cloud, but later on I will come back to the cloud and see that the data is, but the data has been uploaded. I don't yet see it in the cloud, but it will be updated soon there. So basically now I showed how to check that a certain sensor has the data. Basically, if you have more than one sensor measuring like normally you would have in a project, you could check it certain time. If you are the project leader and you, for example, have research assistants, you could ask them every 3 days, for example, to go and check that is all the sensors collecting data. Basically, they are collecting data because participants cannot stop them. So if you have checked it 3 days ago and it was collecting data, it will be collecting. The only thing that it can stop is by that the onboard memory is full. So if it's 10 to 14 days of pending data, then the sensor can stop measuring before it can free up the memory. And you could ask them to go on different sensors and click and see the data. Now I don't have these ones measuring, so it's not visible there. But that's how you check the data. And yeah, thanks for watching and have a great day.